Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Ideal Ego Pokemon. Rekka here, and I finally returned to show more of my Great League Season 8 battles. So, this is just one battle of Season 8, but after this, I will already show some of my Season 10 battles, the early ones climbing to the high ranks, which is rank 16 to 20. But it will just be a sneak preview. Sneak preview because after those battles, I will show now some Team Rocket battles as well, and the raid battle, which is tier 5, which is none other than Reshiram. So without further ado, it's now time to commentate this battle where it's my Azumarill against the opposing Jellicent. And I'm now charging up to a play rough, and the opponent no shields. And just before the Jellicent's charge move, I switch to my Venusaur, and my opponent answers back with a shiny Umbreon. And so this Frenzy Plant comes in, and it did not deal that much damage because of the bubble beam earlier. So now the Umbreon charges up to two Dark Pulses, and I shielded the first one. Then afterwards, I get to another Frenzy Plant, and I showed this battle particularly because um, my three Pokemon and the opponent's three Pokemon are all eligible for the Halloween Cup because of their typings. So that's a good coincidence right there because this was season 8 Open Great League, the last week before the season ends, and all the Pokemon were Halloween, or yes, and actually in Halloween Cup. All right, so without further ado, this is now the greatest lead for my season 10 Great League Remix battles early on, which was just last month because I'd be uploading this till January, and last month is still December 2021. So now my Bibarel goes down, and my Shadow Grand Bull returns to charm the Drapion down, and then my opponent also ran a Frostlass, which will now be shielded because Crunch is super effective, and I got the 30% chance of lowering the defense by one stage. So that resulted into KO to the Frostlass after two more charms. And I also ran a Wormadam, which had confusion. So I got the win there because of the forfeit. All right, so this is one more sneak preview battle of season 10 once again, and I've chose to run a Solrock, which is not very common to battlers out there, but I just chose it because it has good. Well, when I caught that uh, Solrock, it had good PvP IVs, and I was paired with an Alolan Muck in the lead, which had poison jabs. So that one was apparently a positive matchup for me there. And I've also ran this Shadow Scissor, in which, yes, by the next battle, there's also another Shadow Pokemon. So there's right there, and now a water fight with my Lumineon, which just literally absorbed all the attacks of Poliwrath right there, of the opposing Poliwrath. And my Shadow Scissor also happened to be shiny, so yes, I was lucky to have encountered that after the Team Rocket battle against Jesse. And I've saved I, saved up a shield obviously because Scissor has to close out the game against uh, the opposing Wigglytuff, even with just a nice slash fast move. But overall, this Scissor doesn't have the best PvP IVs, but nonetheless, it got me through some battles quite well, even if the defense IV is very low, and the attack IV is even just 10, I believe. And this last battle, I'll be switching teams again, so it's just a run through of some of my, well, preferred battles to be included in this video before before a raid footage of Reshiram. Okay, so I have my Snorlax here in the lead against his Kanto Ninetales. And I just chose the Snorlax because I guess it had very good IVs because the attack is 10 and the defense and HP are 15. So that's a positive catch for me there on that Snorlax because it has very high HP and very good defense as well. And the third shadow that I've planned to include in this video is the Shadow Ho-Oh from Giovanni Quest. So yes. And the next Pokemon was pretty good for me because it was a Wigglytuff and there it is. One-shot Brave Bird. Right. So this definitely one of the top 5 battles for Season 10 for me before climbing to rank 20. And I've also ran a Cofagrigus, which is just overall had good stats and good update to its fast move, which is none other than Shadow Claw. And his last Pokemon was Beedrill. And I saved this Body Slam to close out the game. Right, very well played. And now that's it for the commentary of Go Battle League. So midway this video, I've also included this Team Rocket battle because just recently in the game there was a lot of new Shadow Pokemon released, and this I've included, which was Shadow Larvitar. And I've shown there that I've only had 59 catches of it because I wasn't that active during the times where Larvitar was around, as well as its community day, but it's all good for me because also I've completed 723 Team Rocket battles already. So yes, that's almost very close to 1000. And this Shadow Larvitar that I've caught actually had good PvP IVs, so it's still a worth it reason to just to invest time on Team Rocket battles too. Okay, Pineapple Berry, so that I'll get 6 more candy right there. Alright. That was one throw, one catch for the Shadow Larvitar. And now at this point, it's going to be the 5-star legendary raid, which is Reshiram. But here I just tried to check out this gym with the Zekrom, just in case if there are other players. But shortly after, I will leave this lobby because while the raid is commencing later, I will also have to show my predictions for the upcoming future releases for this year of 2022. Right there. So I just left, and then this is the correct gym with the Reshiram. Okay. All right. So, okay, 2 minutes in, and I wait a bit, and then I exit because I have to change my body to Galarian Yamask, in which that time I was on the way of completing it, the task for it to be able to evolve to Runerigus. And of course, that was 10 raids, so good thing I was able to include this raid for this Yamask to evolve into a much scarier Pokemon. Well, yes, it's definitely scarier than Cofagrigus. So yes. All right, so 45 seconds in the lobby, and there are enough players already for me to have a shiny check on the Reshiram. Right on the Reshiram, because 10 players is definitely enough for it. And a screenshot right here of, well, Reshiram and Zekrom. I've only raided it very few times because I'm not that of an active player anyway. So only 2 Reshirams caught during December 2021, the second time it was around, which obviously means that I did not raid it during July 2020. So good thing for me, I was around when it came back. And Zekrom I got 3. So yes, here it is. Now for the future release predictions. We have Shaymin and Shaymin Skyform, which is actually a mythical Pokemon, so I'm really excited for that release because it is grass and flying. And has the same stats as Mew, Celebi, all the way to Victini. And the next one right there is Larvesta, which has a very good evolution. And I didn't include it there in the picture because it wouldn't fit already. So. And right beside Larvesta is the Zorua and Zoroark family, which is another pure dark type, but it has a very interesting ability in the main series games. And below that is Hawlucha, which is, well, a Gen 6 fighting and flying type Pokemon. Alright, for the T5 predictions, okay. Very quickly, just Keldeo and Zygarde, because Zygarde will be next after last year's Cernias and Yveltal. Gen 6 Legendary from, Kalos. They were actually released summer, so probably another, May. May and June, probably we get the Zygarde, which is 50% form before its last form, which could actually count as its Mega Evolution. So right there, the raid was finished, and I got the Style Savant. Achievement. But not much of an achievement in the hunting for shinies, because I've only raided Reshiram twice. So yes, there's the last two sets of Pokemon for my predictions. The Spewpot of Vivillon family, and all the other remaining forms of Rotom, which apparently is a lot, because they'll have to release that in some point this year, because for now it's only the Rotom Wash, which I actually didn't caught as well, so I'll have a shot of more Rotom for the other 5 forms of it. So alright, successful raid right there. Good thing I was around to be able to catch Reshiram, and during this last battle, it's just team leader battle. And since the video is already ending, so if you do like this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you want to see more Go Battle League videos and discussion. Alright, hope to see you guys again soon. Yeah, because, well, this is Cliff Battle, and I've shown the shiny Nuzleaf, which evolved from shiny Seedot, which was the encounter reward previously from Cliff. So yeah, good thing I got the shiny Seedot, in which before it revolved to Teddiursa. I got to battle Cliff again with Teddiursa now, and maybe I'll get a shiny, but I'm not that active anymore, so it's just a maybe. So. So there it is. It's a good victory. Good thing I've had my Mewtwo as well, in which I've caught 5 times. Just 5 times all the way from when it was first released. So, but if you see there, I've seen it 12 times already. So I still missed out on a lot of catches. So yes, nonetheless, 5 Mewtwo's is good enough for me.